Does that mean tea? I'm here for the tea, you get me still. I feel like there's a lot of mixed feelings and views on Queenie, and I'm here for the conversation. I have the second book. Queenie's working on it. It comes out in July. Shouts out to Trapeze and Orion team for sending me my copy. I finished reading it, and I feel like I'm gonna start with the first Queenie. I didn't mind it. I was a fan, you know what I mean? But again, I'm saying this as a male. I'm saying this as someone who maybe doesn't relate to her on a level that women might relate to her. I feel like my opinion could get me cancelled, but I'll say it. If it makes the video, that means that the lady sitting behind the camera right now feels it was good enough. If it doesn't make the cut, then you know what happened in it. But I feel like, personally, the first Queenie, right, it was Marmite, because the individuals who saw themselves in Queenie, right, yeah, really disliked what they saw, and they didn't want to accept it. They were like, yo, Queenie, I don't think it goes bleep bleep, Queenie, because she's making bad decisions. But are these not some of the decisions that you lot made when you were younger as well? And because we're now reading them and it's fiction, we're like, yo, but you could have written her to do, you know, sensible things. I mean, again, I don't know. Maybe that's why people are angry, because it reflects them back at that age. I mean, hey, there could be other reasons. I don't know. We'll see. Like, but like I said, I'm a man, so you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Queenie relate differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe she made one called King, you get me? And he was doing foolishness, the man could comment. But anyway, Queenie's working on it, right? Yeah, so I'll read the back. The back of it, right, is like an email that she sent to one of her friends, okay? This is the email, just says, looks like that. And the email says, hi, how are you? Where are you? There's a lot to fill you in on, but for now, please see the email below. Mad? No? Should I reply? XXX. PS. Frank has a girlfriend now. If you don't remember Frank is Kyazike's cousin, who, you know, they dated for a bit of time, you know, as you do. She's everything I'm not. I'm happy for him, sure, but feel like my heart has been launched into the sun. PPS, to add to that, I'm pretty sure TFL man, obviously that's without context, you get it. It's a man who probably works for TFL, is seeing a squirter, which obviously makes me a non-squirter feel inferior. PPPS, not that I'm dry, I just don't squirt. As you can tell, it's again very, you know, self-explanatory. He might be seeing a squirt and she don't squirt. But that's the back, innit? Smell me. Cool. So it also says, we are so back, bigger, not better, older, not wiser. So Queenie's a bit older now. She's in, like, I think it's like her mid-30s, or if I'm right, like something like that. Don't quote me, but quote me still. And the kind of issues she's going across now, yeah, are a lot more grown, a lot more adult. Like, she's done a lot more better for herself since she finished off on first Queenie, because I think it's about 4 years in between. So I'm saying like she's doing better, innit? Like, is she doing better with men? I don't know if I can comment on that. You know what I'm trying to say? She doing better in career? There's been a significant improvement in her employment situation. Is she doing better in common sense? Hear what I'm saying, yeah? I feel like everyone's level of common sense to themselves is their own level, innit? What I did though was I said nothing to let you know that it's crazy. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, the book in general, I think if you didn't like if you're one of those people that were like on the fence of like, you know what, it's not really that great in the first one, I feel like when you read the second one, yeah, you'll feel a lot more happier in the decisions she makes. Yes, there are still foolish decisions, there's still mumu decisions, but in terms of her getting older and growing up, I feel like she's developed a lot more, and I feel like the relatability will still be high, but you'll feel it in a better way. Like, okay, cool, that's a good decision that she made, because I've made that in my life before. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I'm here for Queenie, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shouts out Queenie. She's working on it still. July 2026, you know what I mean? I feel like I said a lot of stuff without saying anything, but I still said enough though. That was lit, innit? Queenie and I, get me?